Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Rockin Reaction Rollers, where we react to music that we grew up with from the 60s to the 90s, and my name is Tammy. It's Monday night. We're going to do a couple different things tonight, and we're going to play just two songs. I've had a really crazy day, and so I'm going to wind down with a little music, but just not too much, and I'm going to hit the hay, and because I got to get up and start my work week tomorrow. So, anyway, the first song we're going to do is going to be Somebody Off the Birthday List. So if you haven't checked that out yet, go back a couple videos and you'll see where it says Musician's Birthday. So that's probably the last video I put out. Yeah, it was last night. Musician's Birthday List, and you can look and see who's having a birthday. And we'll pick somebody off that list and we'll play one of their songs. And just in saying happy birthday to them through their song. And so the one that I chose to do tonight is... we're gonna talk about Steve Clark, and his real name is Stephen Maynard Clark, and he's an English rock guitarist and songwriter for the group Def Leppard. He was born in Hillsborough, England, and he played in the band up until his death in 1991. So this is actually going to be a happy heavenly birthday to Steve Clark from the group Def Leppard. And so we'll talk a little bit more about Steve Clark. Now, when we played the birthday song for a musician, we basically talk about the musician that's having the birthday and not so much the song. And so that's kind of what will happen here. We won't talk too much about the song other than this is my favorite one of Def Leppard's. It comes off their Pyromania album of 1983. And the song I chose to play is FOOLIN. So we're just going to get right to the song.
Lady love never smiles, so lend your love to me a while. Do with me what you will. Break the spell, take your fill. On and on we rode the storm. Flames died and the fire's gone. Oh, this empty bed is not alone. I realize that I'm gone. Everybody out I just gotta know if you really care, and you really care. 'Cause baby,
I'm going to stop the song right here for just a minute. I remember when this song came out, I thought, oh, this song knows all about my life, and that's what it's singing about, and I could just feel every lyric in the song. So it kind of took me back to 1983. But it's always been my favorite Def Leppard tune. But we are saying happy heavenly birthday to Steve Clark. And I don't have the year down here that he was born. How silly is that? Because it's about him. So I'm going to have to find that out. I think it was 1959, but I'm not real sure. I'm going to have to check again. But anyway, we're doing... he played in the band as the guitarist and the songwriter for the group Def Leppard, and we're playing their 1983 tune called Foolin'. So we're just going to get back to it. We'll talk more about Steve when we get to the end.
won't you stay with me a while? Close your eyes down, round and high. Easy love is an easy ride. Just waking up for what we have.
Loved it, loved it, loved it. I haven't heard that song in a good while. They play a lot of Def Leppard around here still, but this is one song they don't play. They never play what I want them to play. So I played on here, just hear it. But anyway, let's get to Steve Clark. This is a happy heavenly birthday. Steve was born on the 23rd of April, but I'm not sure of the year. I want to say it was 1959. I will have to go back and check that out. But it is also on the musicians list too. It tells the year. His real name was Stephen Maynard Clark. And as we know already, he played with the group Def Leppard. Let's see, it says Steve showed an interest in music at a very young age. He received his first guitar by his father on the condition that he learned to play it. So Clark studied classical guitar for a year before he first heard the music of Led Zeppelin, and that was his inspiration. Before joining Def Leppard, Clark played cover songs with his band called Electric Chicken. And then he met Phil Willis, the original rhythm guitarist and founder of Def Leppard, at a tech school. And then Willis asked him to come to an audition for the band Def Leppard, but Clark didn't show up. Then they ran into him again at a Judas Priest gig, and they asked him to audition again. Later, Willis was asked to leave, and so then at that point he joined the band. But later, Willis was asked to leave the band before he was replaced by Phil Collin, not the Phil Collins we know, but Phil Collin, and Steve Clark. And so Steve Clark and Phil Collin became really good friends, and they were known as the Terror Twins on the guitar. They both had the ability to swap between rhythm and lead guitar, with both playing lead or both playing rhythm in the same song. I never noticed that, but I mean, I wouldn't, but I really like the guitar in this song. So I guess it's both of them doing their thing there. So anyway, it says in 2007, Clark was ranked number 11 on the Classic Rock magazine's 100th Wildest Guitar Heroes. So he was number 11. And then in 2019, Clark was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Def Leppard. And so he had an alcohol problem, and at one point, I think I had that more written on the back here, he went on a leave of absence for the band to try to battle the alcoholism, and it ended up taking over his life, and that's basically, he passed away from it in 1991, and he was just 30 years old. So, yeah, so anyway, that's a bad deal, and but great guitarist there. I've always liked the band Def Leppard as an 80s band. They were one of my favorites. Sometimes they're played a little bit too much around here now, but back in the day I really liked them as they were coming out and doing their thing. And but this was always one of my favorites. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. We're going to put one more song out, and the one we're going to put out is going to be the last request off of the last request list. And so we'll start the new request list on Thursday. And so I'm going to play that last song tonight off the last list. And then that's going to be it for the night. And tomorrow night we'll be back on with Tammy's 2 for Tuesday. So be sure to check in for that. So be sure to tell those people you love that you love them each and every day. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you like it. And be sure to hit like underneath that video. And peace out.